Right, hello, good evening. If you do have a mobile phone, if you'd like to put it on silent, please, thank you. Right, tonight we have an expose of what is legal and accepted practice by the meat and dairy industry, presented by Eve Davis and aimed at anyone who eats food. After all, we all like to know what we're eating, don't we? Hand you straight over to Eve. Please welcome Eve Davis.
Hi, I'm just going to go through everything in an hour and then we'll have a break and I'll answer any questions or summarise everything. So what I'm here to talk about is basically meat and dairy, as you know. So I'm going to go straight into things that are legal practice, everything I'm going to show you, apart from 2 undercover investigations, so undercover footage. Everything else is standard practice in the meat and dairy industry in this country, and it's all things that we're legally allowed to do to animals, and legislation's in there too. So I'm not here to try and convince anyone to stop eating meat and dairy. I'd like to, but I know that that's impossible. So I'm just going to give you the facts, and after that it's your decision what you do with them. The reason I do this is because in January I discovered a lot of the stuff that I'm going to share tonight, and I decided personally that I didn't want to contribute to this stuff anymore. I didn't want to be a part of it. I didn't want to give my money to these industries or pay for what happens to these animals. So I made that choice, and then I started trying to educate other people, because the information here is stuff that you might never have heard in your life, and you could probably very well go through the entire rest of your life and never hear this stuff again, because there's a great deal of money and effort, as you probably realise, spent making sure that the stage from animal to delicious food is completely skirted over, and I'll show you some examples of that as well. In fact, when I was on the train up here, I picked this paper up, and you see, the prime example, there's the fluffy pig that we all think is cute, there's the delicious sausages, and the bit in the middle is completely ignored. So that's the bit that I want to talk about. I just want to tell the story of the animals that go through these things. Does anybody know or would like to guess how many land animals, that's not marine animals, just animals that share the land with us, we slaughter for meat every year internationally? Any number that you think it might be?
10 billion.
Did you say 10 billion? It's 56 billion per year internationally that are slaughtered for meat. So for me, if I was going through some of the things that we're going to see, I would want my story to be told. I'd at least want people to know what they were contributing to. So that's why I'm here to tell those 56 billion animal stories. So, why? Obviously I think it's ethically wrong to consume meat and dairy for the reasons I'll show you. But why do most of us think it's ethically okay to eat meat and dairy? We all know an animal's killed, that's not a secret. But why is it ethically okay? Because it's humane. We have these assurances that the meat we're buying is slaughtered in a humane way. We've got Jamie Oliver, first time using this, so I might use it a lot. Jamie Oliver all the time spouting off about how his meat is all humane. We've got the Freedom Food RSPCA monitored, which is one of the main labels that are put on British meat. A lot of them use that label and are sure by those standards. Trust the Tract is another one. And in fact, it's one of the main ones. They supply McDonald's, they supply Morrison's, Aldi, and their respected standards, as you can see, products bearing the Red Tractor logo have been produced to some of the most comprehensive and respected standards in the world. All stage of production independently certified, and before the Red Tractor label can be used. And from the website, it actually says, meaning they're kept in more humane surroundings. So right off the bat, you'll see the language used. They don't pretend it's humane because, well, personally and factually, really, it isn't humane. It can't really be humane to kill someone who does not want to die. So you'll see a lot of this language where they do admit it's more humane. It's not humane, it's more humane. And the Red Tractor, who, as I say, supply all these, you've got your Bernard Matthew turkeys, Christmas turkeys, Aldi, Morrison's. Part of that is the RSPCA one, and some of the language here again, kinder than red tractor, but cheaper than organic. Obviously money's a factor as well when you buy meat and dairy, which I don't anymore, and it's a lot cheaper. But kinder, you know, not kind, kinder. The Soil Association, a gold standard, much less cruel than red tractor meat, but also more expensive. So there's no one's even trying to profess that it's perfectly lovely for the animal, just that it's less cruel, more kind. And then, I don't know if you saw in the Daily Mail, I'm sorry you find these images upsetting, by the way, I should warn you. I usually do this talk to children, and we don't show them things like that. So yeah, there will be some upsetting images, and like I say, they're all just things that happen. So.